Start the matches.
Yes, and the third round of matches has started. And we see Robin will start with throwing the first jack. The ramp is building up. And we can see she will use the left side of the field. You can feel everyone is pretty excited over here. It's a little bit quiet, some tension on all the fields. Of course, understandably, because we are all playing for bronze medals at the moment. Puts the ball in the same line, only a few centimeters away from the jack. Nice first ball from the athlete from Great Britain. The ramp of the German athletes already built up. Getting ready for that first ball. At the BC3 level, it's permitted to use the boxes on the left or the right side of the player's own box. The ramp being placed really precisely by the assistant. The assistant cannot look at the field, can only follow the instructions from the athlete. And the ball from Poser pushed both the jack and the red ball a little bit, created some more space, but bounced off quite far in the field, her own ball, so it's Poser who's going to push for the next ball. Interesting final for the third place. We see Poser being on place 13 on the ranking list and McBride on place 41. Both couldn't make it to the finals, but now we're playing for a bronze medal. And Nancy Poser getting ready for her second shot. Straight line. And in a nice line. And the referee needs to measure. And I think it will be enough for McBride to be for the next ball. Oh. No, it's again Nancy Poser. She's going for her third ball. I think she will move the ramp maybe a bit for a few millimeters to the right to get a shot directly to the jack. This ball touched the ball she threw before a little bit. So again the referee is measuring if the few millimeters are enough for Nancy Poser. And that's the case. So now it's McBride again. And she's going to push her second ball of this first end of the battle on the third place. And this was a really nice shot. She had a clear line straight to the jack. Placed it only, touched the jack and then bounced a little bit back, so only a small distance between this final last red ball from McBride. So now it's Poser again with her fourth ball. And McBride has 4 balls left, so a lot to happen in this first end. The ramp is being fully built up. Bit far to the left, didn't touch one of the balls, so the ramp will probably be adjusted a little bit more to the right. And with the height of the ramp, probably we'll try to push one of the red balls away. Yes, perfect. This was a nice ball. created some space in front of the jack. Has a great line straight to the jack for that final ball. We'll try to use the same line but a little bit less space and place it in front of the jack to make it as difficult as possible for McBride in the upcoming part of this first end. Changing the ramp. There's not so much time left, so in the dying seconds the ball was released, and that's really yeah, unlucky for her. Didn't manage to get that final ball near the jack. And now for Robin McBride, there's a lot of chances to well, get some balls at the jack. Places this third ball on the left side of the jack. She will try to replace the ramp. The assistant helping her. And in the meantime, I can tell you that at court 1, we have 2 points for Yoshi Andrade in the game against Desiree Sagara. 0 points at this moment for Desiree. And, are playing in their second end. At court number 2, we have 4 points for Sona Agayeva in her game against Chantal van Engelen. 0 points at this moment for Chantal. Hopefully she can make some points. McBride has 1 minute left for her 2 final balls. Playing this ball from only the downside of the hill. And placing it right next to the jack. Really nice ball, using the 2 other balls that were pretty close to the jack. And bounced a little bit back next to the jack. So this will be a great start for Robin McBride in this first end. Leaving her a few seconds left for that final ball. She ran out of time, unfortunately, so that last ball didn't count. Left the ramp after the time was finished, so that will not bring her another point. Both athletes coming to take a look at the situation. And the referee points to 4 red balls that are all closer to the jack than the closest blue ball from Nancy Poser. So here we will see the referee giving 4 points to Robin McBride. So a great first end for her. We will have a little break. And I can tell you some of the scores of the other courts. The first 2 courts I just told you and nothing has changed. At court 3 we have a score of 1-0. 1 point for the Narmin Agayeva from Azerbaijan. 0 points for Natasha Bartol at this moment. At court 4 we see a pretty close score at this moment. 1 point at this moment for Yaya Gurbuzur and 2 points for Barush Mirzayev from Azerbaijan. At court 5 we see that Omar Hayward has 3 points and Alvaro Ballesteros has 0 points at this moment, being in their second end still going on. And at court 7 we see that Chi Hong Lee has 1 point from the first end and our Dutch player Bernd Meijns 0 points in the first end. But anything can happen in the upcoming ends. Second end still going on. And at court 8 we have the BC3 male match between Mirko Garavaglia and Christopher Hakdal, and we see that the Italian athlete has 2 points and Christopher has 0 points in the first end. We will see what will happen in the upcoming ends, of course. For all the Dutch viewers, it would be nice to already see maybe a first bronze medal. But at this moment, it doesn't look really good for Chantal. So let's hope she can get some points in the third and the fourth end. And at court 6, we see that the second end has started. We see that Nancy chose to play on the right side of the field and almost in the back of the field. Ramp being fully built up. And this is a really nice first ball. Hit at the check right in front of it. Being placed really nicely in front of the jack. Giving McBride a real challenge for her first ball. Also, the ramp is being fully built up to get a lot of pace and speed in that ball. Ball will be placed at the far end of the ramp to get all the speed. Ooh, that one misses it. Misses the jack and the blue ball in 1 or 2 centimeters. The ramp being adjusted for a few centimeters And let's see what she can do with her second ball. Unfortunately, also missed that second ball. Again, some adjustments to the ramp. Difficult part of the field, in the end of the field. Touches the jack a little bit and moves it away from the blue ball, so that's good for her. Didn't manage to bump into a ball and get one of her own red balls in the area of the jack. Created some space. Decides to not fully build the ramp, so will probably try to place her own ball in the area of the jack. Has some space on the left side of that blue ball to enter the jack. But this one doesn't have enough pace. Probably needed to build up that ramp a little bit more to get some more pace in the ball. There's quite some time left also for that 2 final balls. And releases her. This one also some more pace than the last ball that she released, but not enough to get in the area of the jack. So she really needs to push it with that final ball. In the meantime, we see at court 1 that Yushu Andrade is taking the real lead in his third place match in the BC1 female category. She has already 7 points, and Desiree Segara has still 0 points. So Yushu Andrade is really taking the lead at the BC1 third place match. And here we see the final ball. Pushes one of her own red balls a little bit closer to the jack, which also is blocking now the way into the jack a little bit more. So Nancy Posey is coming to take a closer look at the situation. Well, she knows enough from a little distance. Let's see what she can do with that 5 balls that are left for her. placed her first ball immediately at the front of the jack in a good position, so now has 5 balls left to make some more points. This one is a bit too far to the right. Maybe she doesn't want to take any risk by pushing one of the red balls closer to the jack. Again chooses the right side of the jack. This ball is also a little bit closer to the jack than the one she threw before. And it's a great opportunity for her to gain some points in this second end. This ball again on the right side, but more on the outside than the two she released before. Now picks the line a little bit more to the left, touches a little bit of the red ball for McBride. Slows down a little bit because of that, and it ends on the left side of the jack. Now bumps one of her own blue balls a bit further away from the jack. All balls from the second end have been thrown. And the athletes are checking the final situation of the second end. And the referee will check. First 2 points for Nancy Poser are clear, but she's going to measure it's the ball on the left side of the jack that's closest for McBride, and we can see that the third and fourth ball from Nancy Poser are both closer than the closest ball from McBride. So this is a really good end for the German athlete. And it's Also 4 points for Nancy Poser. The first end really being on the side of McBride, and now Poser, who also gets 4 points. So really close to each other. Let's see what's happening at the other courts. We see some clear points in different courts, but also some exciting. Let's see at court 4, we already have a finished game. We see that Yaya Gurbuzor got 2 points in this match, but Barus Mirziev won this game with 4 points to 2. So that means that the third place in the BC4 category is won by Barus Mirziev from Azerbaijan. Really great news, of course, for him. And at court 7, we see also a finished match. Unfortunately, Bernd only gained 2 points, and his opponent, Chi Hong Lee, won the game with 7 points, so 7-2 in the match at court 7. And that means that the third place in the BC2 is for Chi Hong Lee. He will be on stage for his bronze medal later today. And we see at the BC3 category at court 8, we see 3 points at this moment for Mirko Garavaglia and 0 points at this moment for Christopher Hagdal. But let's see what he can do in the third end. The third end also started at court 6. The game we are watching between Robin McBride and Nancy Poser. We see the jack again on the left side of the field. Only approximately 1 meter away from the fee line. And Robin is going to push her first red ball. Understandably that she chooses this side of the field. Gained 4 points in the first end also in this area, so really nice first ball. Places it on a little bit the left front side of the jack. Almost touches the jack, I think. So it's Nancy Poser who is going to push her first ball. So has a pretty good line to also get it close to the jack. Or maybe wants to push away the first red ball from McBride. We're going to see what her plan will be for the start of this third end. First ball from Nancy Poser, who pushes the red ball from McBride a little bit, but not enough to really move the ball. So she can immediately go up for her second ball. Some of the matches on the other courts have finished. Unfortunately for the Dutch viewers, Chantal didn't manage to secure that third place. So the third place and the bronze medal in the BC2 female category is going to Sona Agayeva from Azerbaijan. with 12-1. And also no third place, unfortunately, for our Dutch player Bernd Mainz. He loses 7-2 from Ji-Hong Lee. We will see him later on stage for that bronze medal. Of course, congratulations to him. And at the other BC3 male competition at court 8, we see 3 points for the Italian player Mirko Garavaglia and 0 points for Christopher Hagdahl at this moment. But, well, let's see what will happen at that court. At court 6, 4-4. Poser, who had a nice line to the jack, but not enough pace to get it closer to the jack than the first ball from McBride. Now some more pace, really nice. Bounces a little bit to her first thrown ball, and now is closer to the jack than the first ball of McBride. So it's Robin McBride who is going to throw her second ball. Tensi, of course, happy with that shot. The shot from McBride, a lot of pace in that ball, trying to release the jack, but it bounced off a little bit and passed the situation around the jack. So she's up for another shot. The ramp is completely built up and the ball is, I think, halfway off the upper part of the ramp. Oh, a bit lower. Yes, and this is a perfect shot. Great line, straight to the jack. Also pushes the jack 1 or 2 centimeters further in the field, a little bit more away from the closest ball from Nancy Poser, and puts her own ball in front of the jack. So we will see what Nancy Poser will do. She probably tried to push her own blue ball. That's already laying pretty close to the jack. Both athletes have 3 balls to play. Try to create some space by releasing a ball with a lot of pace. didn't manage to open the situation, so I think she will try it again. And she has 1 minute left for her final ball. Ramp fully built up. Yes. In defense, the second red ball from McBride by placing her own ball between the two red balls. And now there's a blue and red wall in front of the jack created. And we're gonna see what McBride will do with her final 3 balls that she has left. In the meantime, I can tell you that in the game at the BC1 female match for the 3rd place, there's a 3rd place in this tournament for Yushi Andrade from Bermuda in a 7-2 win against Desiree Zagara. With this ball really nicely pushed away the 2 balls, the 2 blue balls from Nancy Poser. Created some more space on the front left side of the jack. And has now the possibility to see if she can aim in the middle of the 2 red balls that are already laying. Yes. Pushed her own red ball that was on the right side. And now has 1 final shot in this 3rd end. To create a bigger score in this 3rd end. Yes, this is a really nice final ball from Robin McBride. She's really happy with her final shot, of course. And the ref is going to count the points. Players are getting in to take a look at the situation. But I think it will be 3 points for Robin in this 3rd end. The referee doesn't need to measure. Players are getting back in the box. She revealed the scores of the 3rd end. And yes, it's 3 points for Robin McBride in this 3rd end. We take a 1 minute break. We will get back to the final end. where we have Nancy Poser throwing the jack, of course. And we're gonna see if she can manage to get some points at that fourth and final end. At court 3 we have a really close game. The game between Narmin Agayeva from Azerbaijan and Natasha Bartol from Slovenia in the BC4 female competition. We see both players have 3 points at this moment. So they are really making it a tight and excited game for everyone to watch here for the third place. At court 5, we see that the match has finished between Omar Hayward and Alvaro Ballesteros. And we see that Omar Hayward took the win in a 5-3 game, meaning that he got the bronze medal in the BC1 competition, and we will see him on stage later this day to receive his medal, of course. Great win for him. And at court 8 we see that the third end is going on in the match between Mirko Goravaglia and Christopher Hagdal, the BC3 third place match. So that means Hagdal scored 2 points in the third end. And in this stream we see the beginning of the fourth end in the game between McBride and Poser. We see again that the jack is on the right end of the field. So we are going to watch if McBride can do better than in the second end at that part of the field. Great ball from Robin McBride, pretty close to the jack, so I think really nice for her to gain some confidence on that part of the field after the ball she released in the second end. Really nice for her. And let's see what Nancy Poser can do, what her answer will be. Ramp, of course, fully built up. Misses that red ball, bumps into her first turn blue ball, but not close enough to the jack to get McBride to throw, so she will try again. This is a really nice ball. Bumps into the ball, was laying perfectly in the line of the jack and pushed it right next to the jack. Takes the full ramp. A little bit too far to the right. And that was her final ball of this match. Yes, and we see that the balls that are left over are being placed out of the box, and that means that Robin McBride is the winner of this match and takes the win. Really well done. So Robin McBride is taking the bronze medal in the BC3 female competition with 8 points to 4 for Nancy Poser. Unfortunately for her, no third place or place on the medal ceremony later this afternoon. But really, congratulations for Robin McBride. I would like to invite you all to stay at the stream for a few short amount of time, because in half an hour exactly we will here have the PC1 male final of today, and it will be the match between Pangiotis Soulanis from Greece against Daniel Perez from the Netherlands. Yeah, of course would like to invite you all to take a look at that match. At the same time, we also have the BC1 female finale. It's between Simona Blaskova from the Czech Republic and Barbara Skopalova from also the Czech Republic. So that's a really nice match between the two players of the same team. At court 5, we have the match from Fotaini Buziu against Josiana Batista da Silva. It's the BC4 female final. And also at the same time we have the BC3 male final between Kazuka Kawamoto and William Arnott from Great Britain. So I would like to thank you for watching all to the stream, and I would love to see you back here in half an hour for the match between Panjote Sulanes and Daniel Perez.